We've all been talking a lot about what was going to happen with Warner Brothers games after the big brand new deal went through. Now we know with Paramount. But while we've all been talking a lot about this, apparently internally they've been going through some pretty big changes as now Warner Brothers Games Montreal has been hit with a massive wave of layoffs
How
and it's
about
not
that?
looking good for them. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, I get that there are some good developers who have certainly been laid off in all of these massive waves, but honestly, I can't shed a tear for them because I can't defend a project or a studio based on a handful of good people working there. Warner Brothers Games Montreal has done some terrible work over the years with Gotham Knights,
Yeah,
and
I don't care if there's anybody I like working there. Just shut the whole thing down, sell it off. Give WB Games over to like From Software. If we get like a Souls-like Batman game, holy shit, dude. Or like Nightwing and like make it a Nightwing game. That'd be fucking amazing.
and that's why I also wouldn't feel bad if just Warner Brothers Games laid off a lot of people after titles like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League came out and were epic failures. I hope that they
I
can
forgot
turn
about that
things
game.
around now that there's going to be some new leadership in place. We might see some layoffs of people who are just dead weight. We might actually see some projects that people want being greenlit.
No, we
Hell, we
won't.
might even get the Nemesis system back. Now
We're
we're
not.
hearing that, yeah, they're going through some layoffs and it's not looking good for the
I think they're going to be deemed worthless and they're just going to completely cut all of the video game stuff.
activists that work in Montreal. So, according to LinkedIn profiles of three former Warner Brothers Games Montreal developers, the studio behind Gotham Knights may have experienced a recent round of layoffs. Founded as a subsidiary of Warner Bros. Games in 2010, Warner Brothers Games Montreal is best known for developing 2013's Batman Arkham Origins and 2022 Gotham Knights. Now, I really loved Arkham Origins. I personally still think that Arkham Knight is the weakest link in this series,
It is.
besides, of course, Suicide Squad. We don't even count that at this point, and I know a
I
lot of people actually
I forget that game is actually one of the Arkham games.
love the VR game. Haven't gotten a chance to play that in its entirety yet, but Batman Arkham Origins I thought was really good, and even though it faced quite a bit of backlash at the time,
I don't know what Gotham Knights is.
I think now people's opinions are a little different, though 2022's Gotham Knights faced a lot of backlash based on the character designs, the modern dialogue, really lackluster
Oh yeah, okay, I remember now.
fights, and it was just a bad
Embarrassing.
experience all around. And sure, it wasn't as terrible as KTJL, but it was up there. As first spotted by Eurogamer, three members of Montreal's team have seemingly left the studio. These three developers are Sari Young, a former associate narrative director, Camille Olivier Paquette, a former level designer on Gotham Knights, and Nicholas Pereira Passion, a former associate producer. So they're just getting rid of associate level developers. That's all they're doing. It's not like they are getting rid of developers who have worked at the
Yet.
studio since its inception and people who everybody loves and knows. That's not the case. And
Yet.
sure, we don't know for certain if these people were good or bad at their jobs, but this really does all just boil down.
Not good enough for who owns them now? Is it Paramount? Does Paramount own them? I don't fucking Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia owns them. Wait, no, they own EA. Who owns this fucking Warner Brothers Montreal?
To the big deal that's happening right now. Warner Brothers has yet to officially comment on the layoffs, and as such, there's been no official reasoning given.
Is it Netflix? Or is it Paramount? No, Paramount did get Warner Brothers, didn't they?
That said, it seems very likely that their recent commercial disappointments and the ongoing Paramount acquisition are key contributing factors behind the potential layoffs. In a recent interview with Bloomberg, the Netflix CEO, Ted Sarandos, said that Paramount's acquisition of Warner Brothers is dependent on a lot of cost cutting.
Are they going to sell off the superhero stuff to Netflix or like license it out? I could see it. Kind of hope they do.